is covered 2 credits. And today we are in Stairs' truck, which is probably a lot of rumblings I do here.
Yeah, but it's really hot, and
we've been fishing all morning,
and we're sunburnt, and it was a rough day of fishing. But we're gonna record some for you, and we're just gonna talk a little louder than normal. How about that? That's the kind of day we've been having. But
we're all about quality content.
Hey man, if it's not the air conditioning and Nell's the only one that complains, that's right, I called him out about the air conditioner at your place. I know, my truck's loud. That happens. It's hotter than hell outside.
We'll take care of it in post.
Yeah, we'll take. No, I won't.
What kind of editor are you?
One that's not going to edit out the truck sound.
Anyway.
So we're going to do a review that we got to see a movie last week, but didn't get a chance to film. The BFG. Had you ever read the book?
Nope.
I had not either. Little background. This is a Roald Dahl book. Roald Dahl also wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, also wrote James the Giant Peach, also wrote Matilda, also wrote numerous other books. So you can kind of see that there's a little sensibility of something a little twisted in some of this.
He's a screwed up dude.
Well, and we also have known, I've seen before, I haven't read the book, but I mean, you've seen Willy Wonka or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You know that the book is even darker than the movie.
Uh-huh.
My wonder is how much darker this book is.
I don't know.
But okay, so let's break this down. Cast. Did you like the actors? Did you not like the actors? Did you like the actors but not the part they played?
I don't know how I feel about any of this movie.
To me, this movie is geared much more toward kids than I expected.
Well, I expected it to be geared towards kids.
Well, I mean, I did, but also, so correct me if I'm wrong, if you disagree. This movie has a steady pace, and then they make one decision at about 75% of the movie, and it takes a left turn. And I didn't think they would make that decision. And then it just wraps everything up really nicely. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. My wonder is if that is the same way they resolve it in the book.
I'm guessing probably.
Because if it is, I feel like Roald Dahl ran out of time and had to figure a way to end it. Would you agree? It feels like you've got all this going, and then there's this build-up, and the little girl brings up one thing, and he's like, no, okay, and then that's what they do. They do that, and it's just like, what? And okay, that makes sense, but I didn't see that. I didn't see that them going there at all.
The whole movie was just odd. The whole story was just odd.
Not bad. Cute story.
I don't know. I wasn't really a fan. To me, the whole movie just lacked a certain something.
Kirk, you're going wrong again. This is 2 or 3 different tropes in this movie. Bullies. The whole orphanage thing. About how, like, the kid doesn't get treated well in the orphanage. That trope for that. To me, the bullies are the overlying theory in this whole thing. And I mean, I get that kind of a lesson, but
oh god, we're gonna cook now.
Yeah, so
you gotta wrap this stead.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I didn't mind the acting. Did you mind the acting?
No, the acting wasn't bad. Although that was one of my main parts that I didn't understand. Is it like at the beginning of the story, it shows the girl is like a really take charge kind of person, and she's sort of managing the whole orphanage and doing all this stuff for the lady, but it never really explains any of that or goes into it.
Well, it seemed like that she mentioned the fact that she had to, everybody kind of treated them badly, so she took care of things, and she was the only one awake at that time every night, and
Yeah, there's a lot. There was just so much of the story that just went
away. It did.
In terms of, like I said, it wasn't a bad movie, but I think it was not so much for its story, but for the sheer spectacle of it is, I think, what made it really good. I mean, for young kids or young-ish kids, I think it'll be really cool for them to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of actual plot, it was pretty lacking.
Visuals were good, I thought.
Yeah.
You're dealing with a lot of different size scopes. To me, the coolest part, and this is no spoilers, I think you see it in the trailer, the tree was the coolest part.
Yeah, like I said, in terms of sheer, like, innocent spectacle, it's just fantastic.
And a few parts of the story where, like, his job is a cool thing. That's neat when they explain that. So it's like, I would recommend, maybe if you've got kids in grade school-ish age, go see this movie. If you're fans of a Disney, I mean, you could. It's not.
It's all right.
I think it's Pixar. It is Disney, but I don't know if it's Pixar or not. But Spielberg, Mark Rylance, the guy that plays the BFG, just won an Academy Award for Bridge of Spies last year. I mean, so he's a good actor, and I liked him a lot in this. The language did get a little annoying at times, but it wasn't bad. Rating?
7, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right there too. I'm gonna be right there. So
It wasn't really good, but it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad by any means, but it was lacking something.
Yeah, like I said, the whole plot was lacking. But like I said, in terms of just sheer spectacle, I think it earned some points.
That's also why, though, I wonder what liberties they took with the source from the source material.
It's hard to say.
When you see this, if you see this, you'll see the giant turn they take. And then I was just like, what? I didn't...
No one understands.
Yeah, I that seemed so far different compared to everything that had come up to it. So, you know, we both were kind of meh on this. But let us know what you think if you go see this movie, you know. If you like this video, like it. We constantly are coming out with new videos, so if you're interested, please subscribe. And until the next time that hopefully we're not sweating in the truck.
Thanks for staying till after the credits.